Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix, and today is Monday, June 12th, 2023. Got a little bit of a grab bag for you for today's giant robot news, so let's go ahead and get into it. The first bit of news we've got today is BWVS Rattrap and Pterosaur have been revealed. Rattrap is obviously the Kingdom Rattrap, and Pterosaur is the Kingdom Pterosaur, though much better painted than what we've gotten previously. I like this set, but I'm a little bit torn because I don't like this Rattrap figure, but it's kind of the best we've gotten. So there is that. And you know what? I might be wrong. I don't know if this is the Kingdom Core Class Rattrap or not. I can't even tell. No, it has to be, isn't it? Or is it the Generations one? I can't even tell anymore. I think it is the Generations one because it's got those it's got those joints in the shins here. I'm getting to the point where I can't remember what figure is what anymore. And speaking of things I can't remember, I don't remember if we talked about this in the last giant robot news. We've got upcoming Legacy Bombshell first look. Now, Bombshell looks absolutely fantastic, but a word of warning, the forearms and the legs are exactly the same as Legacy Shrapnel. So we've already gotten some of this figure before, and that does affect the way it looks in bug mode. I can't argue with the robot mode, though. That looks absolutely fantastic. The only thing I would do different would be paint the mouth or paint the faceplate in those slats, vertical slats. I would paint those black to give a little bit more definition to the figure. But overall, it looks absolutely great. I love the way it looks. And here it is in bug mode. You can see what I'm talking about with the legs. These legs are just way too chunky for Bombshell. Maybe it's mistransformed, but I doubt it. The only other thing I don't particularly care for is the fact that it looks like part of the head is viewable in this mode, which sucks, but there's just not much I can do about it. Maybe a customizer can fix it, or maybe a third party like Non-Nef could create a new, visor to go over its head. Still, I'm really glad we're getting we're getting Bombshell. I'm just glad we're getting Bombshell. That's the long and short of it. Yes, please. Now, we have Ransack right here next to him in this picture. Hasbro, please give us an entirely fresh set of brand new figures, new molds of the deluxe class Insecticons. Please? Please? Nobody's given these things any love except fans projects, and that was almost 10 years ago. Moving into some third-party stuff, by some, I mean one story. We've got Dr. Wu DWE23 and E23T Tactical Commanders. This is Ultra Magnus from Dr. Wu, and I gotta admit, that little Ultra Magnus is really cool looking. Tiny, obviously, but it's so good. These third-party Legends figures are turning out to be better than stuff Hasbro has put out. And I like the way this looks more than New Age. I have a lot of respect for the New Age folks, but I like this one better. Unfortunately, Dr. Wu is just too small. I would really like some of these figures to be scaled up, but that's just me. And this is me being very picky about something. I'm getting tired of Ultra Magnus being just a clone of Optimus. Can we get away from that? Because for a long time now, he's been his own character. But I guess we can't. Still, it looks really good. I like the way this thing looks quite a bit. I really do. I might pick this one up if I can find it. And there it is next to Prime. Alrighty, everybody, we're going to move into some Rise of the Beasts talk. The first news is Rise of the Beasts exceeds box office expectations as the #1 film domestically and internationally. That's great. It's actually doing better than Spider-Verse, which I'm incredibly surprised at. I'm not going to give you numbers, but it was millions upon millions of dollars, which is great. I'm glad it's #1. I have seen the film at this point, and it is good. There were a couple of bits in there that were cringeworthy, and that's just holdover from the Bay era. I'm sorry. It's just can't get away from it totally yet. But overall, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Next up, Transformers Rise of the Beast Copper Statues by Tong Shifu. This is crazy. These are statues for the Chinese market only. And they are incredible. I mean, we're getting two different sizes of each character. We got, obviously, Cheetor, Primal, Rhinox, Air Razor, Prime, and Bumblebee. And they look great. I mean, they look absolutely fantastic. They don't do anything, but they look great. I think the only one I would get is if I was going to pick one of these up, I would get Primal. And I would get maybe the big Primal, because that looks great. The other ones, they don't look bad, but they don't look all that great. I don't want to say they don't look great. They do look great, but they're not my thing. And for some folks, this is totally going to be up their alley. Just not me. And lastly, in the Rise of the Beast news, we're taking a look at the big old Primal and how it transforms. And I'm actually kind of shocked because the transformation is very similar to the Voyager class figure. And I don't know why, every time I play this video, it always freezes there. You see, opening in the back, straightening out the legs, twist the hip around, flip the panel up. It's so weird how similar to the Voyager class figure, and actually similar to Kingdom Optimus Primal it is. The figure looks fantastic, but it's just weird that he maximizes in such a similar way. Moving on to a little bit of Legacy news, we got Legacy Toxitron Collection G2 Dead End First Look. This comes via Praxis and Ani Convoy, and yeah, it's a G2 drag strip, and I love the coloring on this. Oh, I love the coloring. I'm really hoping that we get a box set of all the G2 Stunticons. That'd be really nice, because yes, I would buy the G2 Stunticons all over again. Yes, I would, because I need that 90s bit of nostalgia in my life. So much color. And the last bit of stories we have, Revolve Tokyo Toy Show 2023. And let's go ahead and take a look at this. So we've got a couple of things that were shown off. We got Takara Tomy. We have The Nemesis. Yes, please put it in my veins. That's supposed to be out next month here in the U.S. Next month. Good Lord. And then we got Hoist. And we've got Raiden, who... I'm sorry, I just don't like the way Raiden looks. Look at all that crap on his back. I'm sorry. I'm not going to harp on it anymore. Yeah, Raiden. Oh, speaking of Raiden, Magic Spoon? No, that's not it. Magic Square? No. Dang it. TF Source has a sale going on for Father's Day. Normally I wouldn't mention this, but yeah, Father's Day. Moon Studios, that's the name. You could get all 6 of them for $50 off. Still, that's $700 for Moon Studios Raiden, but still, that's some money off. Anyway, back to the news. Yeah, there's Raiden. Hoist, talked about Hoist before. Yeah, I'm glad Hoist is coming out. If you've got yourselves a grapple, then Hoist is going to make a nice little companion. And he's being held up by clear cubes. I do find that funny. That must be a pre-production figure. Then we got some Optimus Primals for kids to play with. And then we've got ROTB. Oh yeah, the famous ROTB scene in the jungle. Which happens a lot later in the movie than you might think. Let's see, we got Air Razor, Cheetor. Yeah, we got everybody there. Yep. Oh, and then we have Optimus Prime from Armada. Yes, please. I want that badly. And then we've got figures, pretty much everything that's already been announced. But it's nice to see the Takara paint job on some of these guys. Oh, and there's the Versus pack of Rhinox and Scorponok. And then there's the Cheetor and Waspinator. And there's Primal and Megatron. That must be Convoy versus Megatron. Yep, the 2-pack. And then we've got the Optimus Primal figure. Oh, and the BP02 Prime, which I have not seen this in any stores. And this looks absolutely silly. And after watching the movie, there's no lion in the dang movie. And there's no eagle other than Air Razor, which is just weird. And then there's Rhinox. Oh, that is is that the Studio Series figure? No, that is this line. The smashy line. Yes, the smashy line. Oh, there's the camera boy. I swore I had one of these cameras pre-ordered. I think it was actually the reflector I had ordered, and nothing. Never got released. Never got anything. And no, wait, I'm sorry. That's not coming out till October, so probably that pre-order still stands. Okay. Anyway, here's some more stuff. Yep, give me that Rhinox. I'd like that very much. And then we've got more of the figures that we've already seen. This one is new. This Wheeljack I had not seen before I saw these pictures initially. And now there is a pre-order page up for Wheeljack and Rhinox butt gun on Amazon. But it was like, when I looked at it last, it was completely sold out. And then we've got the deluxe class figures. And I saw a Mirage here somewhere. Oh, give me this Air Razor, please. I would like that very much. Oh, there's Mirage. There's a Mirage. All right, that's it for that. And then teased at Tokyo Toy Fair, Masterpiece Rhinox. Yes, it's coming. They've kind of confirmed / said that it's coming. So no official word yet, but it's been highly teased. And just as I was getting ready to edit this video, we have Buzzworthy Bumblebee Legacy Evolution Troop Builder Multi-Pack First Look. We've got Voyager Seeker, Deluxe Auto Trooper, Deluxe Bailiff, and Deluxe G2 Axis Trooper. Interesting. Very interesting. So what are these? Okay, we've got the Alicon. That's the Bailiff. That is the G2 Jaxus Trooper. That's based off Skullgrin. We have Thundercracker. It's just a Seeker. And then that's the Ratchet mold or Ratchet/Ironhide Siege mold as the Auto Trooper. Weird. Sweet. Voyager Seeker. Okay, that's a Voyager Seeker then. That's weird. I'm not saying it's bad by any stretch of the imagination. I will get the Bailiff because I'm interested in getting another version of this mold. But I don't want any of the others. I don't need any of the others. That being said, though, this the G2 Grunt actually kind of explains Skullgrin. We've been wondering collectively why the hell Skullgrin's alt mode is so dumb. And I think Skullgrin might have been a pre-tool. Now, I know Hasbro folks have said, no, this is totally what we meant to have him look like. But I think Skullgrin might have been a pre-tool for this thing. Which comes apparently with an alternate head, which I'm totally down for. And one last thing before we go that is giant robot related but not Transformers, and that is Gundam the Witch from Mercury. Now, if you've watched the most recent episode, that being the one that was airing on June 11th, a new Gundam was mentioned named Caliburn. And it's based off of the name Caliban, which, if you weren't aware, a lot of the characters and mobile suits from Gundam Witch from Mercury are based off of the Tempest from Shakespeare. So we've got the Gundam Caliburn, and it was shown in this picture here, and it was very, very dark. But somebody went ahead and changed the lighting a little bit on the actual image, and we've got a better look of the Gundam, and it looks similar to Ariel, but it's definitely probably not going to be. It's referred to as a monster. So we will see probably this coming Sunday. All right, folks, that's it for the Giant Robot News for today, June 12th, 2021. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of all this news down in the comments, and I will catch you all next time.